y'all, welcome to Homestead Budgets. My name is Heather and today we're going to be doing a debt update for the month of September. If you are new here, welcome. I'm super happy that you are here. I am on my debt-free journey and I'm using the cash budgeting method as well as the zero-based method to pay off as much debt as possible. I do have my debt confession from August, which I will link up here if you would like to watch it before watching this video, just to kind of see where I started with everything. But I'm going to be showing y'all some of the balances from those cards that I've been working on over the past month. I feel like I've put a lot towards the debt in the month of August, so I'm really excited to see what everything looks like going into September. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in. Okay, so that way you can see this a little better, and I'm going to attempt to keep this as straight as I possibly can. So this is going to be for the month of September. Oh, sorry. So going ahead and starting with my, this is my business credit card that I have, which really I mainly use this for anything having to do with my car. A lot of like gas purchases and things like that go on here. It does have a rolling balance, so there may be times where you see this balance is higher than the month before or lower than the month before, but that is completely normal for me. I'm paying off this card kind of over and over again throughout the month, so it just kind of depends on when I upload these videos as to what the balance looks like for y'all. So the credit limit on this one is $500, and right now the balance is $307.12. So 30% of the credit limit is $150, and I probably should have said this beforehand, but with this method of paying off debt, I'm looking to increase my credit score because it took a huge dip after we purchased our house like around 2 years ago, and then I purchased a vehicle about a year ago. So I'm just working on getting my credit score back up after kind of those two big things went onto it. So what I'm doing with my debt is I'm going through each card, getting it down to 30%, and then I will go back to my lowest balance and do the snowball method from there, which is where you pay off your lowest balance first and then keep applying those minimum payments to the next card that you work on. So I will do that after I reach 30% on all of these cards. So if I take my balance, which is $307.12 minus the $150, which is the 30%, I would need to pay $157.12 to get to that 30%. The minimum on this card is like $16, but I'm constantly paying over that. Like I said, I probably like use this card and pay it off for the most part every month, and so that just has like a rolling balance on there because I like to use that card for rewards points with as much gas as I put in my car and things like that. So moving on to my Target card, the credit limit on this card is $500 and the balance is $118.20. So it is, let's see, the 30% for that is $150. And since it's already under $150, there is no pay to get to 30%. So right now I'm just doing the minimum payment on it, which is $30 each month, while I work on some cards as we keep on going that have like a higher balance that I'm trying to get to 30%. PayPal, the credit limit here is $700. And the balance here is $205 $71. The 30% is $210. So since this balance is under the 30%, there is no pay to 30%. This is one of the, this isn't like a credit card, it's like a line of credit, but this is one of the accounts that I worked on really hard in August. So the minimum payment for that each month is $30. So again, I will keep paying the $30 each month, and that will keep going towards the balance until I get the rest of these to 30%, and then I will come back up. And if there is even a balance left, I will, you know, go ahead and get that to 0. But for instance, like if this takes me, if paying off the rest of these cards, which it will, takes me, what, 4 months, that's going to be $120. Like that would knock out the Target credit card. So by the time that I come back up, it's already going to have a 0 balance, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Venmo. So this is for my Venmo credit card. It has a credit limit of $1,300. And the balance on here is, sorry, I'm checking the paper that I have off to the side, is $1,027.03. The 30% of the credit limit is $390. So we're going to do a little math to see how much I would need to pay off on that card to get it to $390. So the pay to get to there is $637.03. And the minimum payment on that card is around $45 a month. So for right now, all of my extra payments will be going towards this card until I can get this balance down to $390. So the next $640 will be going to my Venmo card, and then that one will be good, and we'll move on to the next one, which is a Capital One card. And for these last like 3 credit cards that are on here, they are over the limit. Again, I'm working on them. I'm aware of it. If I do have extra debt payments, I will work on at least getting them underneath the credit limit while I'm working on other cards. But like I said, I'm aware of it. I know that they're over. Just, you know, bear with me on that. I know that it doesn't look great, but it's just the reality of what it is. So the credit limit on this one is $2,750. The balance here is $2,793.32. So it's about $40 over that limit. The 30% of the limit is $825, and I did go ahead and pre-do some of this math. Apparently the balance, or the pay amount to get to that 30%, is going to be $1,968 and what am I, 32 cents. I swear my handwriting can be like super awful sometimes. So the minimum pay each month on this one is $97. The Capital One card specifically, for some reason, will, like the minimum payment will change each month. I think it's just depending on how much you have due on that specific card. But for right now, it's $97. So again, I'm going to keep paying the minimum payment on this. And as soon as I can get my Venmo card down to the 30%, then I will start focusing on this one. Wells Fargo. The credit limit here is $3,000. And the balance is $3,056.54. So with all of these that are over the limit, by the time that I make the minimum payment on it this month, it will bring it back down. Now, granted, when interest hits it again, it'll probably get it back close to that limit, but you know, in my mind, in 2 months, this is going to be, they're going to be back away from those limits a little bit. So that works out for me. The 30% for this card is $900. So my pay to get to that $900 is $2,156.54. And the minimum payment on this card is $155. So again, by paying this down, the 55 will go to like the over the limit amount, and then the 100 will start working on that balance. And again, when interest hits for September, it will go back up, but I believe it will be under the credit limit even after the interest hits. So we'll be good to go there. And then my last credit card is another Capital One card. The limit here is $4,000. The balance is $4,059.03. And my 30% on this card is $1,200. So my pay amount to get to that 30% is $2,859.03. And then the minimum payment on this guy is $137. So again, a majority of this payment will work on getting this under the credit limit plus some. So that way when interest hits, those 3 cards that are over the limit this month should be at least under the limit even after the interest hits for September for the next check-in that y'all will see. So the last thing on here that I put is my car loan. With my car loan, I'm not doing quite the same thing because there's not really like a credit limit on it. So there's not like a 30% that I get to or anything like that. So what I'm doing as far as my debt payoff plan is that, again, right now I'm working on that Venmo card. Once I can get it down to the 30%, then I will work on my Capital One card, while again still paying all these minimum balance or minimum payments towards the 30% balance. And then once this one is done, I will move on to Wells Fargo. Again, all of these continue. And then when Wells Fargo is down to 30%, I will go to my last credit card with, again, doing all these minimum payments, going towards the 30% balance. And then once this card is at 30%, so all of these will be at 30%, I will go back up, and if there are any balances left, I will pay them down to 0 until every single one of these cards goes to 0. And then at that point, I will put all of these minimum payments towards my car loan. I'm not really including my car loan in getting down to the 30% because the interest on it is pretty low. So I'm more focused on these cards that have a higher interest rate and getting them to 30% first, and then working on getting the balances to 0. And then at that point, I will take all of that extra monthly income that I'm no longer paying towards a credit card and put it towards my car loan and whatever balance is left there. So I put for the credit limit of the car loan is what I purchased the vehicle for, or what I got the car loan for. And that was $13,311. Right now, my balance is $10,839.15. Again, I'm not worried about the 30% on this one. And then my minimum, again, I'm not 100% on what the minimum is. It's some like odd number. It's like 221 and some change. So I just round that up every month to $225. So that is, in my mind, what my minimum payment is for that car loan. So that is all filled out. I hope that my plan makes a little bit more sense now that you can see a couple of these that have been paid off to 30% and the one that we're currently working on. So the last thing that we're going to do is fill out some stuff here at the top. So my minimum payment amount each month is $735. So again, once some of these start getting paid off, those balances not the balance, I'm sorry. The minimum payments will roll into the next payment, just like your regular traditional Snowball method. And then once all of these are paid off and everything is down to zero, I will then be able to add that $735 to my $225 car loan payment each month. And like, that's just going to knock it out so fast. I'm really excited about that. So let's go ahead and get a starting balance for September. So we have the $307.12 plus $118.20 plus $205.71 plus $1,027.03 plus $2,793.32 plus $3,056.54 plus $4,059.03 plus the $10,839.15 for my vehicle. So our starting balance is $22,406.10. So I can, let's see, I did write down I'm going to zoom y'all back out for this part so that way you can see my calculator and everything. But I did go ahead and what am I trying to say? My starting balance from August, I did write down so that way I could compare how much we paid off in the month. It was $23,558.16. So yeah, y'all can see that. So minus the starting balance now is $22,406.10. So last month I was able to pay off $1,152.06. So that seems like a weird number. I actually probably paid more than that, but with the interest that comes back on every month, that's kind of like what the balance of what I paid off is, if that makes sense. So that's a pretty big dent. That I'm really happy with that. August was a really good month. August is always really, really busy with my business, so I was able to put a lot extra towards my debt. It may be a little slower until we get to around like the holiday season, just because that's how my business works. And then over the holidays, I'm going to work on putting a lot towards this. But I hope that y'all appreciated this update and that it helped you in some way. Again, I'm trying to be as transparent as I possibly can with my debt payoff because it's not a perfect situation. But again, I am taking steps. I'm aware of what is going on. And I just hope that transparency can help you in your own payoff journey. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below, as well as like and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see y'all in next week's Cash Stuffing. I hope that you have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, y'all.